Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Amber Rose here. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you can tell, the title of this video is going to be an eyebrow tutorial. Remember, they are sisters or even cousins, first cousins, some maybe second cousins, but they are not twins. So just remember that. I know my face is kind of asymmetrical, so sometimes my face looks a little lopsided because of my eyes, but anyway, it's all good. Accept your flaws, because it's gonna be okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial.
Alrighty, so we are going to get started with our Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. This is great for smoothing down those hairs and also promoting growth, so for your eyebrow hairs. Secondly, I'm going to be using my ColourPop brow pencil in the color Black and Brown. I've gone through so many of these pencils, and these pencils are seriously bomb.com. So before putting the primer on, I always use a spoolie to brush up my hairs and get those all in formation as I sing and dance and shimmy. Now I'm going to go in with the Bravo primer and use that to smooth the hairs down, and it takes a few seconds to dry, not too long. So that product is really awesome. I really like the Benefit products. Then I go into the brow with the ColourPop pencil, and I create that bottom line to form the shape of the arch. Then I'll start midway up at the top and create the top part of the eyebrow. And I'm just getting that outline of the eyebrow to get me started, and I'll use that as a guide to be able to have these semi-perfect brows. Yes, ladies, everybody knows we all sing and dance, so don't try and deny it. Alrighty, so I'll kind of go in and fill in the brow a little bit. We want to make certain we have that nice, cute little arch. I'm looking at my daughter because she was into everything at this point. So next, I am preparing my KaBrow. I'm using the angled brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is what the KaBrow product looks like. It's in a little jar type, and it actually comes with a brush, and I really suggest you all try this product. It is really, really good, a lot better than ABH's pomade. I will use the Anastasia Beverly Hills angled brush. I really like this brush because it's nice and firm, and the bristles are like tightly packed together, and it really gets the job done. Very good quality brush. So I'm going to go in and fill in that outline of what we originally did at the beginning, and I'm just going to go in lightly till I completely darken up the brow. And I'll typically start at the end and then work my way in, and I'll just do light strokes at the top of the brow or the beginning of the brow. I do upward motion, light strokes lightly, so it's not too harsh and too boxy. So I'll go upwards, and I'll use the tip to really make those fine like hairs. And I'll just go back and forth between the spoolie and the brush. It is double-ended, and the spoolie helps to kind of distribute the product, I guess you could say, and comb those hairs down even more because it gives that natural effect and that gradient look. So I just go back and forth between the spoolie and the brush, and if need be, I will pick up more product, and I also use the spoolie at the end of the ColourPop pencil as well. And I'm just going in onto the other brow to fix up. And just remember, whatever you may happen to mess up, you can always fix it at the end with the concealer portion when it's time to clean up. So just remember, towards the front and middle, you're going to do those light upward stroke motions. And I'm just kind of showing you initially what they look like. Just remember, your brows are sisters and not twins. I'm just going in and filling in the tail end part. I'm going to continue filling that in. Alrighty, now it's time to clean up. I use the NYX in the color Glow. That's the concealer. You can pick it up right from Ulta. And I'm going to use a flathead brush to go in and place that concealer. And I'm just cleaning it up so I can make the eyebrow look more defined and more natural and more spot on. So I just go in and lightly put that. I start at the front of the brow and work my way to the tail. And this is a Shop Miss A brush. You can get it on their website for about $1. You can't beat that. I'm just going to continue to go in and clean that brow up. And I'll do the same with the top. And I apologize, my hand was kind of covering it. I didn't look up at the mirror. At this point, I had kind of taken some of my arch away, but whatever you might happen to take away with the concealer, just know that you can put it back with the pencil or the pomade or the gel, whichever product you decide to use. So no worries, because it's just like a pencil and a eraser. You can just draw it right back on. I'm just going on to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing as I bob and shimmy. I'm going to start from the front and lightly draw a light line all the way to the tail. All the way to the tail, and clean that up. It's almost just like painting. I'm going to continue to do the same thing, because I want these brows as close to perfect as possible. And I'm going to do the same for the top, just like I did on the other side. And the top is a little bit harder for me because you have to cross your hand, whatever your dominant hand is, you have to cross it across your face to be able to draw. So just make certain you're turning your head so you can see on the sides of your face what you're working on. And I'm just going to do some more painting and get those brows nice and defined. Nice and defined. And I had to go back and do this because my camera initially erased this scene. So now we're going to go in and it's time to buff and blend. This is a very important portion when it comes to doing eyebrows and makeup in general, because you don't want to see any harsh lines between your foundation and your concealer. You want to make certain you have all of those harsh lines blended and that the concealer is blended perfectly into your foundation and your foundation blended into your concealer, vice versa, depending on what process you use when, or what steps, or what order the steps you do, I guess I could say. So you're just going to use, and this brush that I'm using is a Real Techniques eyeshadow brush. It's short and stout and kind of fluffy a little bit. So I absolutely love this brush because it is great for blending. So you're just going to blend, blend, blend and dance, dance, dance like you see me doing until it's all blended out. And I'm so crazy. You guys know I'm silly. So yes, this is just the blending portion. All of the hard work's pretty much done. So blending, 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 and getting it all nice. And dancing, I can't forget that. So I just wanted to give you guys a closer look. So I zoomed in a little bit. Yep, and I apologize. I had blue liner on because I was testing out this new blue liner, liquid liner that I got. So please forgive me.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my eyebrow tutorial, my crazy Amber Rose eyebrow tutorial. I want to thank each and every one of you that are currently subscribed. Think about people that are thinking about subscribing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never ever miss a video from me. Just know that my next giveaway is coming up. Matter of fact, I think I said it is coming. It is coming. Okay, it is coming. 350, you better know we will be there soon. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I truly appreciate you all. Mwah. Bye.